Did it ever occur to you that most AI companies are doing it all wrong? I attended an evening pop up with Gamma, where their marketing team shared what it means to be an AI native team. They shared their insights on branding, differentiation, and the future of the workforce. If you want to get ahead as a professional, this one is for you. I'm Mr. Hackathon, and along with inspiring you to bring your ideas to life, I attend all the events you're too busy to go to. In this series, I recap some of the best parts and takeaways from those events. A lot of the events I go to are incredibly technical. Obviously, this was hosted by Gamma's marketing team, so even though we're talking about AI, they're really focused on a marketing audience. One of my biggest insights from the clip I'm about to play is Gamma really understand how to connect with their communities, even the marketing team doing a global tour to really speak to their users in these intimate settings. It means a lot, and they're gathering valuable information that they're using to inform product decisions. With Gamma, it doesn't feel performative. It feels like they actually care, they actually want to know, and they're human. Whether you're an influencer like myself or you're running a company, I think you have to find ways to keep that human touch. This is how you can really differentiate your product, even as an AI native team. Here's what the Gamma team had to say.
In marketing, there's basically three areas, and these are the three verticals I think about all the time, and I look to make sure, do we have coverage in each of these three things, and how are people flexing between them, and where's our competitive advantages? So those three verticals are brand, product, and growth. So growth is like, how are you reaching users? How are you growing? Like, do you actually know, what channels are going to reach users? And product marketing for me today is about, can you translate to an audience? And you can understand like how quickly expectations in the market are changing with AI right now. And we talk to a bunch of different audiences. So they're the translation layer between like really like deeply knowing your product and being able to talk to people about that. And then brand is like increasingly important today. I mean, Gamma's brand, team is famous for this, for doing stunts, for doing crazy things, for like, being very design forward, showing a lot of taste in the market. For an AI company right now, like we build an AI product, but we're also very human centric.
If I was to make bets on companies today that will win and still be here in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, even though AI is disrupting everything, it's companies that are making big bets on community, that are doubling down on branding, doubling down on taste, and having some kind of personality. The ones that don't, the ones that are vanilla and boring, like some of their tech forward founders, they won't last. Companies need to capture attention. They need to find ways to disrupt the algorithm and be the center of attention. This ex Google panel member articulated it perfectly.
But brand is the thing. It's the thing that creates memory. It's the thing that makes you, when you walk into a shop and you see a row of drinks there, you're going to pick one, and it may be because it's the flavour of the thing, but more often than not, it'll be brand that's persuaded you, lifestyle choice, whatever. So in an age of AI where, actually choice is in some respects endless, but also less differentiated, brand is the thing that helps support that. So I love the fact that more businesses are doing it. And no surprise that AI businesses are leaning into that piece of trying to humanise what they're doing, because it's ether. And someone who worked at Google for 10 years and trying to market something that was there, perhaps the best known brand, but not necessarily the best known to do it. And I think that's where brand becomes thing. It's not just like your mission and values, but it's actually about how you turn up in people's lives.
You have to put it into perspective. AI companies typically come from a research background. So when they get money, they want to spend more money on research, more money on engineering, not understanding the way you win hearts and minds is through branding, is through community. That is how you trigger exponential growth. I don't necessarily believe most AI companies are committed to community. They're committed to amazing branding. that differentiates them among their peers. Every week we're seeing a new benchmark, but we're not seeing all these amazing stories of people using their products. Some of the contrarians will say those great user stories are not actually there. But I don't know. I think they are. I attend the community events for Anthropic and OpenAI and Vercel, and I'm meeting friends and people are connecting that would never be in the room together. Those are the stories that need to be told. Centering AI to me is the wrong play, which is why I think Gamma truly understand their market and understand what they have to do to succeed as an AI native company. In this last clip, Gamma talk about their hiring practices and what makes them so successful. In today's day, generalists are the ones that will win the employment game. These are people that can do a little bit of everything and work with different teams in different ways. Traditionally, specialists have been the highest value in a company. People with deep domain expertise that can do one thing extremely well. AI has leveled the playing field, and this is what the Gamma team had to say.
Things. But things even more that are not AI, and so really kind of carving out that brand is important to me. And so when I think about people across the team, I could tell you we have a lot of amazing generalists, and they'll flex across different roles and jobs. And I think everybody on the team has like some of that like column within each of them, but I could name, which like spike I think everybody has. And so when I'm thinking about building a really defensible marketing team, I'm really thinking about like, are we like being like top notch, and like do you have somebody or like some people, or like depending on the scale of your company, that's really like that is they're owning kind of those areas, and then collaborate, right? Because the power of having somebody who knows how to reach people really well, knows how to like, show up in a way that's differentiated, brand person, and knows how to like communicate your product. I mean, that's the magic, triangle. You combine those three things, and you'll be able to like pull off a really successful marketing campaign.
I was blown away by the Gamma team in this event. They are expanding into London and to different countries. So this method is working for them. What are your thoughts? Is there anything they said that resonates with you? If you're as amazed by the team as I am, give Gamma a try. I dropped a link in the description that will give you some extra credits. Don't forget to subscribe for more event insights and inspiration on how you can change your life with technology.